No. No, no, no.
What's up, man? How are you?
Okay, seriously, Chewie, how did you hack my video too? It's government secured with hundreds of firewalls!
With the Force.
Okay, Chewie, if you want to remain cryptic, you can at least come up with a better excuse than something as contrived as the—
So what you doing?
I'm reviewing the next My Little Pony episode.
Oh, something different, I see.
Oh, bite me.
Sounds pretty cool, actually. I want in.
Yeah. Give me one good reason why I should let you. Because, 1, you have no standing within the Brony community. 2, you don't even make videos. 3, why did this video suddenly become grayscale? What was that? What the heck, Chewie? How are you? This is unprofessional! The audience can see the black line!
I have control over your show now. Besides, you owe me one for that little comment you made about us Canadians.
That was a joke!
Jokes are supposed to be funny.
Ouch. So this starts off with Fluttershy feeding her animals. Why is she doing the animals hunting for them? What do they do, just sit around starving until she comes?
Apparently natural selection doesn't exist in the MLP universe.
So here's Angel Bunny, our show's resident example of Flanderization.
Wow, his name is Angel, and he's a jerk. I would say how original, but for this show, it actually is. That's scary.
I know you want to run, but just 3 more bites. 2 more bites? 1 more bite? Pretty please.
He was so content and eating that carrot until Fluttershy told him off for eating it too fast. What an asshole!
Yeah, if I bothered to make an Angel likability meter, it would be at 0 and stay there.
Because of that giant cloud of scary black smoke? I'll take that as
Doesn't that qualify as domestic abuse?
My Little Pony.
How do you—
Don't underestimate the Force.
Help! Help! Please, help! There's a horrible cloud of smoke.
Wow, Fluttershy says there's extreme danger and no pony bats nigh? Yeah, real land of friendship.
And where there's smoke, there's fire. And listen up! Smoke is spreading over all of Equestria. Whoa!
Really? No one bothered to look up to see the huge black cloud stretching across the sky.
I've just received a letter from Princess Celestia informing me that it is not coming from a fire.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's coming from a dragon.
Dragon?
According to Princess Celestia, he's taking a nap. His snoring is what's causing all this smoke.
So when a dragon sleeps, it creates smoke. Yeah, the Green Party would have a field day in Equestria.
Princess Celestia has given us this mission, and we must not fail. If we do, Equestria will be covered in smoke for the next 100 years.
Oddly specific?
Okay, girls, you heard her. The fate of Equestria is in our hooves. Do we have what it takes? Oh,
We can do it!
Why isn't Celestia doing this?
She's the ruler of Equestria. If she had to stop and handle every little thing that went wrong, she wouldn't have time to breathe. She's delegating.
Wouldn't it be easier for her to do it? She could just poof the dragon away.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have an episode.
Fair point.
All right, every pony. I need you to gather supplies quickly. We've got a long journey ahead of us. Let's meet back here in less than an hour.
Montage time?
Montage time.
エリート戦士リブ特戦隊
特戦隊特戦隊特戦隊
So, after the montage, Twilight gathers her troops together for one final pep talk.
But we've all got to keep a good pace if we expect to make it up the mountain by nightfall.
This makes no sense. They're not going to be able to climb up that mountain. It's biologically impossible.
Are you sure you want Fluttershy to come along? I mean, that pony's afraid of her own shadow.
Oh, come on, Rainbow. No one gets that scared. I stand thoroughly corrected.
Gotta give him a point for realistic portrayal.
I think we should all go up together. Safety in numbers and all.
No.
Oh, all
No,
right.
they're not.
I hear the only thing.
What the f?
Yay!
This makes absolutely no sense! Horses are not designed to live in a mountain environment. Their strong legs, dangling head, and tall stature are designed for the grassland ecosystem. This is like taking a camel and throwing it into the Arctic. And I haven't even started on the horse's hooves, which is another lesson entirely. While ungulates can survive in a mountain's environment, those are even-toed ungulates, which are in another order compared to horses. So I must ask, why aren't they falling off?
Magic?
Fluttershy? Hey! What are you waiting for? An invitation? Ooh, I think I have one in my bag!
Oh, now I see why Pinky comes along. Entertainment!
It's so steep.
Well, it is a cliff. You could just, I don't know, fly up here?
Hold on.
Oh, great. What now?
Replay that.
It's so steep.
Well, it is a cliff.
No, 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 no! A cliff as described in physics and mathematics textbooks as a near vertical drop would not allow ponies to walk up it. In physics and in mathematics, the angle between a surface and a plane is the exact same angle that allows—
Chewie! Let's just give science another point and be done with it.
The ponies continue to try to motivate Fluttershy, but she—
We don't have time for this. What are you doing? I'll need this if I'm gonna take her around the mountain another way. Around the mountain? That's gonna take them forever.
No, that is what goes to another
You know what? I give up. I don't care anymore.
Yay!
Told you it was gonna take them forever.
Your turn, Fluttershy. But it's so wide.
There's nothing to be afraid of. It's just a hop, skip, and a jump. See?
No!
It's a very fun little hop.
Okay, here I go. A hop,
That's it, you got it. There.
skip.
Just don't look down.
Okay, that was funny.
Let's keep it down. According to my map, we're entering an avalanche zone.
Okay, wait a second. Didn't Twilight say she would take them the safest route up?
You could say the other ways were more dangerous?
What could possibly be more dangerous than an avalanche zone?
Yeah, I got nothing.
The smallest peep could cause a huge rock slide.
So, when does Fluttershy send it off?
20 seconds.
Oh, okay.
My Little Pony, ladies and gentlemen, a show about cute, fluffy animals, bright pastel ponies, and
giant rocks of death.
Let's do it again.
What the f*** is wrong with you?
You do know you just asked Pinky what's wrong with her, right? Wait a minute. So a vertical rock cliff face is no problem, but a sandy hill is what makes you slip?
Chewie, for the love of all that is good, if you keep nitpicking the science in this episode, we're gonna be here all day!
Still think it was a good idea to bring Fluttershy along?
We're about to find out.
So Twilight runs down her plan with her friends and explains their roles.
Rarity and Pinkie Pie, you'll create a diversion to distract the dragon if things get a little hairy in there.
Quirky!
Applejack, you're ready with the apples in case he decides to attack.
Apples as ammunition. That's actually pretty effective.
Yeah, we use them up here all the time.
You know, this plan is actually well thought out. She has each of her friends do a specific task incorporating each of their natural abilities. Rainbow Dash's strong wings, Rarity's empathy, Fluttershy's animal handling, and Pinkie Pie's whatever it is that she does. The problem is, we have about 8 more minutes of screen time, so...
Murphy's Law will hit in about 60 seconds.
Oh, thank you.
So, what is the best way to wake up a sleeping dragon without upsetting him? Fluttershy? Oh, come on.
So Fluttershy finally lets her friends in on why she's so scared.
What?
I'm scared of dragons.
But Fluttershy, you have a wonderful talent dealing with all kinds of animals.
Yes, because they're not dragons.
But what about...
We've seen you walk right up to a horrible manticore like it was nothing.
Yes, because he wasn't a dragon.
But what about...
Spike is a dragon. You're not scared of him. Yes, because he's not a huge, gigantic, terrifying, enormous, teeth-gnashing, sharp-scale-having, horn-wearing, smoke-snoring, could-eat-a-pony in one bite, totally all-grown-up dragon.
Wow, the show actually cleared up plot holes before we did. I'm shocked.
If you're so afraid of dragons, why didn't you say something before we came all the way up here?
I was afraid to.
So Twilight walks up the smog and...
Excuse me. Mr. Dragon.
Yeesh. It's like talking to Big Oil.
Disturbs my slumber.
We've come here to ask that you find another spot to take your nap. It's just that you seem to be doing an awful lot of snoring. Equestria simply can't survive 100 years in a dark haze. You understand, don't you? So you'll find another place to sleep?
Denied.
Obviously, this situation just calls for a little pony charm. I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I couldn't possibly head back home without mentioning what handsome scales you have. Shame those scales have to be hidden away in some silly cave for 100 years. Personally, I think you should skip the snoozing and be out there showing them off. I would be more than happy to keep an eye on your jewels while you're gone. I was this close to getting that diamond.
You mean getting rid of that dragon?
Oh, yeah. Darling, you look ridiculous.
And how, pray tell, did she fit all of that stuff into her tiny little saddle? The math just doesn't...
It's Pinkie Pie. Don't question it.
Yeah, fair enough.
Apparently he doesn't like laughing. Or sharing.
All right, that's it. I'm going in. Rainbow, no! Get out!
Sorry.
So Fluttershy sees her friends get attacked, and she snaps.
How dare you? How dare you? Listen here, mister. Just because you're big doesn't mean you get to be a bully. You may have huge teeth and sharp scales and snore, smoke, and breathe fire, but you do not, I repeat, you do not hurt my...
Wait, stop right there. I have to argue with the credibility of the sea.
What do you mean?
Look where Fluttershy is. The dragon doesn't have to take this lecture from her. He can just eat her right there.
But maybe he's not a jerk. I mean, sometimes when you get yelled at and you know you're wrong, you just sit there and take it.
He didn't have any qualms of trying to kill them before Fluttershy started lecturing him.
Yeah, well, if someone comes up to me when I'm sleeping and kicks me in the face, yeah, I'm gonna get a little pissed off. Doesn't mean I'm a bad guy, and doesn't mean when I get told off for it and I kind of come to my senses, I'm gonna do the same thing again.
But the dragon isn't you. He's a jerk. All dragons are jerks. Season 2 said so. It's been said by multiple episodes that dragons are by nature greedy and complete a-holes. Before Season 2, this episode made sense, but now because of those, this entire episode has been completely voided.
Point granted.
I said, come back here! Oh! How does Fluttershy put up with you furry little things?
She doesn't. She's abused by them on a daily basis.
Dear Princess Celestia, I am happy to report that the dragon has departed our fair country, and that it was my good friend Fluttershy who convinced him to go. This adventure has taught me to never lose faith in your friends. They can be an amazing source of strength, and can help you overcome even your greatest fears.
She's just 5 away from a new pony record. 347, 348. Dragon! Why are you laughing? That awful dragon is back!
Okay, Pinky. Not cool. She was just about to break a record, you jerk.
It's okay, Rainbow Dash. Not every pony can be as brave as me.
This was a good episode. Compared to most other episodes, it's actually nice to see an adventure plot. There were quite a lot of great scenes in this one. The humor in this episode is very good, if a little nonsensical at times.
I'd have to agree. Some of the edits they use for the jokes are very well done, especially the sight gags. There's also a lot of character development in this episode, mainly between Fluttershy and her friends. And I love the moral. I think it's just fantastic. Okay, the science of the episode can be a little distracting, but come on, it's a cartoon about flying magical ponies. We can give it some leeway.
The only real issue we have is that the final scene with the dragon was retconned by later episodes. But can we really fault this episode for that? Not really. I'm the Fiery Joker. And the one known as Chewy is not present. Where did he go?
Yeah, I got nothing.